So for me, being in recovery from domestic violence and from substance abuse, that intersectionality is really difficult. And so I had spent years doubting myself and not learning the skills that everybody else learns at that age. I was afraid of living on my own. I had been in a rehab for 6 months. I had only been clean for 6 months, and I knew I needed some more support than just getting a place and doing it, And so using the resources that I had available to me at the rehab, got in touch with Mary Chambers here at Havenwood, and that's how I ended up being a resident here. In my own words, I would describe Havenwood as a community of experts. It's a built-in support system, built-in friends and family, and you never have a real crisis because there's always an answer right down the hall. So my first day at Havenwood was extremely emotional because my name is Laura and they put me in apartment L. And it just felt like fate to me, so I cried and cried and cried. Because they don't just give you an apartment, they fully furnish your apartment. They had towels and toilet paper and beds that were the right size for my children, toys that were age appropriate, and clothes that fit both of my children. That was really touching to me. I felt so safe. You close the door and you lock it and you're in your own home. But then you open the door and there's a community out there for you, so you're never alone, but you're never forced to be with people. Rosetta really loves the built-in community as well. There's always a friend home. They've got this beautiful playground back here and tons of bikes. One of her other favorite things about here is play therapy. They have a play therapist available for our children, and he has a therapy dog, a really big therapy dog, and the children love him. So if I weren't in Havenwood and I needed, let's say, a transportation resource, I would have to sift through all the information on the internet, and I would have to make 100 different calls to try to find the right person. When at Havenwood, I'm able to just go to the director and say, this is my problem, and she says, this is my list of solutions. So if you come to Havenwood and you say, I really want to change my life and I really just don't know how, we're gonna put a lot of effort into showing you how and connecting you with those resources, but the effort has to be matched because we can't drag anybody up, which presents a really cool opportunity for those people that do really want the help and really want to get better. It's absolutely more widespread than people would think. I think that across the country, things like this are needed. Havenwood is very unique due to the nature of intersectional issues, so like domestic violence joined with substance issues, that we need lots more Havenwoods. The reason that there are so few things like Havenwood out there is because they're expensive. We've got multiple children, diapers and wipes and daycare vouchers, and sometimes we need help with rental assistance if that's not something that somebody can afford right off the bat. So it gets really expensive, but the way that you can make the most difference over here at Havenwood is a monetary donation for sure. When I got here, I had no social skills, I had no soft skills, I didn't really know how to get better. I thought that I was going to have to work food service for the rest of my life, and I was gonna be a bare minimum, very broke mom for the rest of my life. And now, I'm accomplishing things I never thought was possible. I recently presented a bill to the Arkansas House of Representatives Judiciary Committee. That would have been unheard of for me 2 years ago, and it's all due to connections that I've made here at Havenwood.